You've been told that money comes from working harder, from doing more, from pushing non-stop. But that's only half the truth. Because wealth doesn't just follow effort. It follows energy. There is a sound, older than any language you speak. A sound that can pull money toward you like a magnet. It doesn't ask. It doesn't wait. It commands. This sound isn't loud. It's not flashy. It's ancient. And powerful. It was once spoken by people who understood how energy works. People who didn't chase wealth, they called it in. Not with hustle, but with harmony. And this sound still exists today. But very few know about it. Most people will go their whole lives without ever hearing it. Even fewer will understand how to use it. But for those who do, life starts to change. Money doesn't run away anymore. It starts finding its way to them. Not suddenly, but steadily. Like a river that never runs dry. But here's the truth. This sound can't be used casually. It's not a trick. It's a tool. And you must be ready to use it the right way. Before you can speak it, something inside you needs to shift. Because your voice carries power, but only when it comes from belief. Right now, whether you notice or not, you are sending out energy. Your thoughts. Your feelings. Your words. They're all sending messages into the universe. And the universe? It listens. It responds. Not to what you say you want, but to what you really believe is possible. If you speak from fear, it hears fear. If you speak from doubt, it hears doubt. You could be working day and night. But if your energy says, I don't believe I'll ever have enough, then that's exactly what you'll keep getting. This is why some people who barely try seem to have everything. And why some people who give everything still come up short. Because the secret isn't in the doing. It's in the being. In the vibration. When your energy is aligned with wealth, you don't have to force it. It starts flowing naturally. And that alignment starts with sound. Not just any sound. A very specific one. A word you've never heard. But one that's been waiting for you. A word that carries the energy of peace, and the power to attract abundance. A word that has changed lives in quiet, powerful ways. You're close to it now. You can almost feel it. But before you speak it, your energy must be clear. Your focus must be sharp. You don't need to chase. You need to align. Because money doesn't follow stress. It follows stillness. And when you speak this sound from the right place, things begin to shift. Opportunities open. People appear. Resources flow. But for now, be still. Listen. Let your energy settle. Because something powerful is coming. And when you hear the sound, you'll know. Look around. Everything you see started as energy. The chair you're sitting on. The phone in your hand. Even the money in your bank. It all began as a thought. Then became a word. Then became real. That's how the universe works. It turns energy into form. And the tool that starts that process? Your voice. Not just what you say out loud. But the words you speak in your mind, when no one's listening. Every thought has a feeling. Every feeling has a frequency. And every word is a signal. When you speak, you send out energy. That energy attracts things that match it. Say, I never have enough, and you'll feel that truth all around you. Say, money always finds me, and the universe begins to rearrange. Not right away. But it listens. And it moves. That's the power of your vibration. It's not magic. It's how life works. Your body is energy. Your thoughts are energy. Your voice is energy. And when you speak from fear, your energy closes off. It shuts the door. It blocks the flow. But when you speak from belief, even if it's just a whisper, you start to open the path. Most people don't realize this. They say things like, "I can't afford that," or "It's too hard." They think they're just being honest. But really, they're making a request. Because the universe says yes to your energy, not your words. That's why people who expect good things, usually get them. And people who expect the worst, often prove themselves right. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. About noticing the words you use. And more importantly, the feeling behind them. You can say, "I'm rich," all day long. But if your heart says, "I don't believe that," nothing happens. The energy doesn't connect. Because real power comes from alignment. When your thoughts, emotions, and words all move in the same direction. That's when you become magnetic. That's when things shift quickly. So how do you change your vibration? Start with awareness. Notice how you speak. Listen to how you feel when you speak. Then begin to shift the signal. Say less from fear. Say more from faith. Choose softer thoughts. More trusting words. This won't happen overnight. But every day, your frequency gets stronger. Clearer. Louder. And soon, the universe starts to respond in ways you never expected. A message out of nowhere. A door that opens suddenly. An opportunity you didn't plan for. That's how energy works. Quietly. Precisely. Faithfully. And now, something greater is being prepared for you. A sound. A word. One you haven't spoken yet, but it knows your name. When you say it with full belief, your signal sharpens. Your energy shifts. And the flow begins. So stay open. Stay aware. Because your next breakthrough isn't about effort. It's about alignment. And the sound that unlocks it is closer than you think. You felt it building. The tension. The stillness. The pull towards something you couldn't name. Your body knew it before your mind did. That something was waiting to be unlocked. Not with money. Not with effort. With sound. A word so old, it was spoken before books. Before borders. Before time carved up the earth. A word made of vibration, not logic. And today, it comes back to you. Shaloma. Let it land. Not just in your ears, in your chest. In your breath. In your being. Shaloma. It sounds soft. But its energy is sharp. This isn't just a word. It's a signal. One that tells the universe, I am in harmony with wealth. Not chasing. Not hoping. Aligned. In the ancient language of Aramaic, Shaloma means peace. But not peace like quiet. Peace like wholeness. Peace like divine balance. Peace like open hands ready to receive. When you speak Shaloma with belief, your energy changes. Your body relaxes. Your fear loosens its grip. And money feels safe to enter. Because wealth doesn't move through tension. It moves through trust. And this word? It's the sound of trust made real. So say it with me. Right now. Out loud. Shaloma. Breathe it in. Let it echo through your system. Feel what shifts. Even if it's small. This is how you begin. You don't need to force results. You need to keep showing up, with your energy tuned. That's where the word becomes a tool. Not just something you say. But something you practice. Say it in the morning, before your feet touch the ground. Say it at night, when the world is quiet. Write it on paper. Place it under your pillow. Let your subconscious carry it into your dreams. This is called the pillow method. It's simple, but powerful. Because your mind, during sleep, is wide open. And Shaloma slips in like light through a window. You don't need to believe perfectly. You just need to believe enough. Enough to say it once a day. Enough to stay open. And when you visualize your dream life, the money, the freedom, the ease, say Shaloma as you see it. Picture the life. Speak the word. Let the energy and image merge. That's how manifestation works. It's not luck. It's alignment plus action plus vibration. And Shaloma is the tuning fork. Say it often. Say it slowly. Say it like you mean it. Because the more you do, the more your world starts to bend. People will say you changed. You didn't. You simply remembered. Remembered who you were before fear took over. Before you believed wealth was something other people get. You stopped chasing. And started vibrating. And now, the flow begins. Not because you're perfect. But because you're ready. You've spoken the word. You've shifted your signal. You've opened the door. And wealth is already on its way. You've spoken the word. Now comes the work. Not hard work. Aligned work. Because saying Shaloma once will open the door. But walking through it, that takes intention. The universe is listening. But it's also watching. Watching how you move. How you prepare. How you show up before the blessing arrives. And here's the truth. The universe doesn't deliver to the unprepared. It delivers to the ready. So ask yourself. Are you living like wealth is already coming? Are your thoughts matching your vision? Is your body calm enough to receive? Because Shaloma is not just a sound. It's a lifestyle. It requires space, in your mind, in your spirit, in your energy. So start here. Create stillness in the morning. Even 5 minutes. Sit. Breathe. Whisper Shaloma slowly. Let it vibrate through your bones. Let your breath match its rhythm. Let your spirit soften. This is not a task. It's a signal. A message to the universe that you are open. And at night, when the world dims, do it again. Repeat Shaloma as your last word before sleep. Place it under your pillow. Speak it into your dreams. Let it guide your subconscious into receiving mode. This is where the pillow method works its quiet magic. Not loud. Not rushed. Just steady and faithful. Your brain slows down in sleep. And the word slips into deeper places. It plants seeds where your conscious mind can't go. But ritual alone is not enough. You must also protect the energy you're building. Not everyone is meant to hear your dreams. Not everyone vibrates at the level of your intention. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful what you let in. Negativity is loud, but alignment is subtle. You need space to hear it. To stay in it. To move with it. So clean your mind like you clean your home. Throw out the old beliefs. Clear out the mental clutter. Make room for more. Wealth does not enter where there's chaos. It enters where there's peace. And peace isn't just quiet, it's focus. That's why daily practice matters. Because every repetition of Shaloma builds your signal. Every visualization adds color to your future. Every quiet morning adds strength to your energy. And soon, you won't have to chase opportunities. They'll start chasing you. People will feel something different about you. They won't be able to name it. But they'll want to work with you. Open doors for you. Send blessings your way. Because you've become a magnet. Not through luck, but through alignment. So keep going. Keep speaking. Keep showing up with quiet expectation. Not begging. Not doubting. Becoming. Because this is no longer about if it's coming. It's about how ready you are when it arrives. And Shaloma is how you prepare. ChatGPT. Here is part 5. This is where the inner shift becomes movement, where belief starts walking, talking, and making space for the overflow. The language remains simple, powerful, and spiritually immersive, helping the viewer move from wishing to embodying wealth. Character count, 2,470. Part 5, move like it's already yours. You've spoken the word. You've felt the shift. Now comes the part most people skip. Movement. Not movement from panic. Not from fear. But from faith. You don't wait for the money to show up. You live like it's already in motion. This is the secret to attracting more. You prepare as if it's done. Because the universe doesn't bless what you beg for. It blesses what you build for. So ask yourself. Are you acting like overflow is coming? Or are you still planning for just enough? Are you setting the table for your blessing? Or standing by the door, unsure if it's really coming? Faith doesn't freeze. Faith moves. That means opening the business account. Even if there's no client yet. That means writing the offer. Even if no one's asked for it. That means saying yes to the opportunity. Even if your hands are shaking. Because the moment you act in alignment, you tell the universe you're serious. And that's when things speed up. Doors unlock. People call. Money finds strange and sudden ways to reach you. But if you hesitate, the energy slows. You were never meant to sit and wait. You were meant to move forward, even without proof. That's where power lives. Not in control. But in trust. So speak Shaloma, and then walk with it. Let it shape how you talk to yourself. Let it shape how you show up. Do you carry yourself like someone who's ready for increase? Do your habits match the life you keep visualizing? Because abundance flows where there is space. And sometimes, that space is built by action. One step. Then another. Even if it feels too soon. That's how you open the flow. You act like you belong in the room. And suddenly, you do. You speak like the deal is already done. And suddenly, it is. You thank the universe before the check clears. And it rushes to fill the gap. This is how alignment becomes reality. Not just words. Not just vision boards. Embodiment. When your inner world and your outer life start to match. When you no longer fake belief, you live it. You walk like money already trusts you. You speak like the opportunity already has your name on it. You stop doubting. You start expecting. And every day, you anchor that with one word. Shaloma. It keeps your heart steady. Your energy clean. Your direction clear. Because this journey isn't about waiting. It's about becoming. And the more you move like it's yours, the faster it becomes. The moment you shift your energy, life takes notice. And so does resistance. Not because you're wrong. But because you're getting close. The flow begins. And suddenly, your old fears start whispering again. What if it doesn't work? What if nothing changes? Who do you think you are? This is not a mistake. This is spiritual warfare. Because when wealth begins to rise, so does the old version of you. The one that's used to survival. The one that made fear feel like home. And that version doesn't go quietly. It clings. It resists. It tries to pull you back into comfort. You'll feel it in strange ways. A delay. A setback. An unexpected expense that shakes your faith. This is not punishment. This is proof. Proof that something is shifting. Proof that your frequency is working, and your old limits are panicking. So don't run. Don't freeze. Anchor. This is the moment to protect your energy like it's sacred. Because it is. Speak less. Breathe more. Say Shaloma slowly, until your heartbeat softens. Remember, peace is not the absence of pressure. It's the ability to stand in it without breaking. This is where your power sharpens. Where you stop reacting, and start responding. Where you treat every test like training. Every delay like redirection. Every no like a setup for something better. You don't lower your frequency to meet the chaos. You raise your focus to match your calling. And when fear returns, you don't argue with it. You outgrow it. You remind yourself who you are. You remember the vision. You repeat the word, Shaloma, not as a plea, but as protection. Because this sound doesn't just attract wealth. It defends it. It stabilizes your vibration. It reminds your nervous system that you are safe, even in uncertainty. This is how warriors are made. Not by avoiding resistance, but by holding the line when it shows up. Let others panic. Let others quit. You stay centered. Because you didn't come this far to collapse. You came here to expand. And expansion always costs something. Comfort. Old stories. The part of you that was okay with almost. You can't take fear with you into overflow. There's no room. So build your walls now. Not to keep people out, but to keep your frequency in. Guard your peace like it's priceless. Because it is. Audit your habits. Clean your circle. Say no without guilt. You're not just manifesting money. You're building a life that can hold it. And that means holding yourself, especially when things shake. Let Shaloma be your armor. Let stillness be your shield. Let focus be your weapon. Because you're not just surviving this season. You're stepping into wealth that lasts. Stand still. Breathe. Feel this moment for what it is. Not the end of a video. But the beginning of your new frequency. You've spoken the word. You've aligned your energy. You've moved in faith. You've protected the signal. Now something powerful happens. You become the magnet. No more waiting. No more begging. No more shrinking into survival. You no longer ask if you're worthy of wealth. You know you are. Because worth is not proven by struggle. It's remembered through stillness. Shaloma didn't just shift your energy. It revealed your true self. A self that doesn't chase money. A self that attracts it. A self that expects miracles. And moves like they're already here. You're not here to get by. You're here to overflow. To walk with such clarity that the universe moves out of your way. To speak with such faith that money responds to your voice. To breathe with such peace that even chaos respects your energy. And now, you carry the frequency of abundance within you. You are no longer separate from the thing you want. You've become the vessel for it. The space it fills. The source it flows through. You're not just receiving wealth. You're multiplying it. Circulating it. Leading with it. Because your overflow is not just for you. It's for everyone connected to you. Your family. Your community. Your future. And this isn't fantasy. It's your new normal. So let the world catch up. Walk into rooms like the answer. Move through the day like you've already been paid. Build like it's already working. Because it is. You don't need more proof. You just need to keep showing up in alignment. Let your habits match your vision. Let your voice speak from overflow. Let your decisions reflect your new standard. And when old fear tries to rise again, you already know what to say. Shaloma. Let it be your rhythm. Your return point. Your anchor. Because this is not about hype. It's about identity. You are no longer the seeker. You are the source. No longer the beggar. You are the builder. You are not waiting for money to save you. Money is now finding you, because you became the space it belongs to. And this is just the beginning. Now speak this with all your power. I am chosen for overflow. I am ready. And I receive. Say it like a command. Say it like a promise. Say it like the world has already shifted around you. Because it has. You are the magnet now. And wealth is on its way home.